and welcome to my patio outdoors area. And today we are outdoors because I'm going to be doing something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and I'm excited to finally get this done, and that is upgrade my enclosure full of my exotic cockroaches and isopods into a bigger enclosure. 10-gallon here, and they are currently in a 5.5 gallon, so it's going to be a big improvement for them. And I do have a lot of different species going on in this enclosure right now. Initially I tried to keep all of my cockroaches and isopods separate, but then I kind of got over it and I thought, why not just put them together? So there are a lot of different things in this enclosure. As I've said, we have some regular hissing cockroaches. Okay. I have some of these really cool black hissing cockroaches, these Halloween hissing cockroaches. They're a little more orange. A pretty vast amount of isopods in here. I have the zebra isopods. I have a lot. We'll see once we get in here and see actually how many different species of isopods I have in here. So this is going to be kind of a mission because I have to transfer probably hundreds of critters over into the new enclosure. So hopefully this will be entertaining enough for you all to watch. But first I'm going to go ahead and get the enclosure set up, and then we'll start doing the transfer, which is going to be the interesting part. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and start prepping their new 10-gallon enclosure for the colony to go into. Okay, I hope you can see what's going on. This is the enclosure. First substrate. I'm using Reptisoil, mainly because it's what I have on hand. I'm going to be using this piece of decor here. This piece, I have heard so many people say that their snakes or geckos have gotten stuck in this particular piece. So I'm going to be using it for the cockroaches and isopods, since they probably won't get stuck in here like a snake would. So if you have this and you're using it with a snake or a gecko, just be aware. I have heard a lot of stories of them getting stuck in here. So, but for these guys, it'll be great. So I also have some sticks I'm going to use. I have this little snail planter pot I really want to use because it's cute and I don't know what else to do with it. Maybe they'll crawl around in there. But they have a ton of cork in here. So he's coming with it. Here's my death heads. I love these guys. I've had them for a while as mature males, so yeah, they're really cool. Some isopods. Ah! We've got a runner. So they had this thing in here, but I honestly hate this thing. I think it's ugly. I don't know. There's a lot of creatures in here, so we might have to hang on to this because I don't know for sure I can get everybody out. So let's see. Maybe if we put that like up here. Okay. Here you can see a variety of isopods. And the transfer over their jellies. Here's a pretty isopod right here. Da, 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 da. Wow. Let's go in there. And this was what was being used as their water dish, which is probably a good thing to continue, because if I have a water dish that's even remotely deep, the isopods will drown themselves in it and die. Okay, so we've got the decor pretty in order. I've added some little branches and stuff because they love to climb around. The top of this jelly looks gross. This leaf that they have. Okay, now it's where it's gonna get a little more interesting because now I have to fish out everyone from this enclosure and get them into the new one. And I feel like that's gonna be a bit of a mission. Now that we've got in most of our decor moved over, it's really just catching all of the isopods and the extra roaches that are in this enclosure. Here's a nice Halloween. Move over. This is my big girl right here. Her name's Wanda. She's the lady of the house. She's a queen. She's huge. And then there's this random beetle. I don't know entirely who he is. Another nice one of these. Here's a cool isopod. This is the I don't remember what they're called. Here's an even bigger one of those isopods. Let me just show you what I'm dealing with here. See all of these isopods? There's so many and I need to get them all moved into the new enclosure. Here's the dairy cows. There's just really so many. Okay, so let's do that. Oh my gosh, there's so many. The more I dig, the more I just find more and more isopods. They have really taken over here. There's a roach. So I just found a big surprise. I was super freaked out when I found this, but I totally remembered that I did put a hornworm in here one time because it got too big and none of my animals could eat it. So it did actually like do this, and it's alive, it's moving. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it's moving, so it's alive. So that's exciting. We're gonna have a moth, I guess. Maybe I should just put it in here since it was doing so well. That's crazy. What the heck? Okay, so I think I've pretty much gotten everyone moved over to the new enclosure. They have a ton more space in here. See, old enclosure, new enclosure, double the space. Only the best for my little cockroach children. They're all hiding, but I don't blame them. They went through a lot to be rehoused. All right, I am unable to get the tripod repositioned, so we're gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed seeing my beautiful, lovely cockroaches and isopods get upgraded to their new 10-gallon enclosure. Eventually, I would like to move them into something even bigger, maybe with plants or something, because I just really love them and I want them to have an awesome enclosure where they have plenty of space to explore and be happy and enjoy, because yeah, I just love them. I don't know what else to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for subscribing. We recently made a huge milestone of hitting 1,000 subscribers and I am just in shock, and I'm working on doing a giveaway, so hopefully that will happen soon once I can get my life together. We'll go ahead and do that. But thank you so much for watching me and my critters here. Really appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I feel like I'm just repeating myself. All right, bye.